Our next demo is from our friends at Bonfire, Ivan and Mayel, who are going to show us Bonfire Mosaic, co-designing federated groups and publisher tools with Jacobin DE, which is presumably Deutschland, and Totnes Pulse.
Hi, what we're going to show you today started last year when the readers of Jacobin magazine in Germany backed a crowdfunding campaign with a clear ask, not just for a better website, but for a community space where people can debate, organize, and build solidarity together, to go beyond an audience that just reacts to articles and become a real community. A traditional comment section wasn't going to cut it for them. So they reached out to Bonfire to co-design something better. This is part of an initiative we call Bonfire Mosaic, where we work with communities to co-design a space for their specific needs. Everything we build and customize is free software and belongs in the commons. Ivan will now show you two things resulting from this collaboration and why we think they matter for the open web at large.
Yeah, so Jacobin wanted their readers to comment from the article page and from their community space and land in a single unified conversation. So we built an embeddable comment widget that you can see here that drops into Ghost or any other CMS or static website. This, for example, is how it looks like on the Bonfire website. The Bonfire website is powered by Eleventy, a static site generator. And by simply passing a little script into the template, we can transform any HTML page into a federated object. You can see the discussion here. And if I switch to my Bonfire instance, you can see also the discussion, the thread, and the article and the discussion here as well. And this is the same discussion. I can add a comment on the website. And other than appearing on the comment section here, it appears automatically also on my Bonfire instance. This means that it federates with the open social web at large. The reverse is true as well. People can comment on this article from Bonfire, but also from Mastodon, from Eurosky, Black Sky, and it appears back on the website. And here it is. Beyond blogging, this also opens a new door for any kind of content on the web. For example, I can create a website from my recipe, my favorite recipe, the ribollita, and attach an embeddable comment here. And people can comment, and this website will become federated directly. Portfolio, a photo portfolio, or a decision-making process. And basically, the idea is that we can federate and have a discussion attached on any static website or any content. But Jacobin didn't want their community lost in a noisy and microblogging feed. They wanted intentional space for discussion, organized around topics and groups. So we started developing groups, which is still a work in progress. But right now, you can create different types of group, thanks to our flexible and granular boundary system. You can create public and local community that are visible to everyone, and users of any instance are free to join and participate. But you can also create an announcement channel where only the moderators can post and anyone can follow and interact. You can create private clubs that are visible and discoverable, but content are member only. And of course, anyone can request to join or be invited. Or you can even start from scratch and go crazy with all the different permission layers that you can set on Bonfire, who can join, who can post and interact, and so forth. This is how a group looks like. And groups have also topics, which are used for having topical discussion on subsection on the groups. For example, in this Dolomites tracking group, you can have different topics. And users with the right permission can decide whether to post in the whole group or in a general topic. And topics and groups can also be followed and unfollowed. This means that I don't have to come back to the group for being up to date, but I can see what's happening within all the groups and the topics that I follow directly from my feeds. Each group can also define the so-called community rules. Community rules are grounded into the research made by Princeton in a paper that researchers are joining us today to discuss in a session, and Mayel shared the links to the paper earlier. And this is really a work that the research and students did, and they created a web app called Crowcards that we are slowly integrated into Bonfire. And rules appear here as widgets on the right of a group page. Currently, groups in Bonfire aren't federating, and we are working with the W3C task force to ensure maximum compatibility across any different platform. So feel free to join and have this discussion together for developing federated groups. And that's all I think. Thank you.